What's up, YouTube? This is MJ's Total Health and Wellness Enrichment, back with another video. Please support the channel by hitting the like and subscribe button, along with the bell icon to notify when I drop videos. Early this morning, I saw on the timeline that RIP George Foreman. So I was like, nah, stop. So then when I looked on some more websites, they confirmed that George Foreman passed away yesterday at the age of 76. Man, I tell you, that George Foreman is a story of a guy that was able to have perseverance and was able to rebrand himself in the second half of his career. You know, at first, you know, in the 70s, and he was a devastating heavyweight champion. And after he had lost to Muhammad Ali, he actually took about 10 years away from boxing. I know he was founded this church. He came back and became the oldest heavyweight champion in history when he beat Michael Moore. I remember that fight almost 30 years ago. And after that, of course, George Foreman launched the Foreman Grills. I had a couple Foreman Grills. So I think that right now, the world of boxing, and just I don't want to say boxing, but the world in general has lost an icon. You know, I remember growing up when I lived in a military base in Maryland, when George Foreman named all his sons George. And one thing I can say, that he always had that gentle giant personality. You know, a lot of times George would smile. I remember when George also used to commentate for HBO with Larry Merchant and Jim Lampley, and sometimes George Foreman have to tell them, hey guys, now just keep it, let's keep it boxing now. So I think that the world in general has lost another icon, but George was 76 and just was very, very successful. And one thing is he created generational wealth for his family, because it was reported that in 1999 he sold his naming rights from the George Foreman Grill for $138 million. So I want you guys to look at not including the profits that he had made before, but $138 million in 1999 with inflation. You know how much it is today? So George was well off, a smart businessman, and once again, I remember him watching him box. I remember especially when George Foreman fought Evander Holyfield. Boy, Foreman took some shots that the ordinary man would have been dropped, but he stayed on his feet. I often said that I would love to have seen George Foreman in the prime Mike Tyson, and now think about it, shoot, George Foreman probably would have knocked Mike Tyson out. But once again, the world definitely celebrate the life of George Foreman, a great boxer, a great person overall, and it's a tough loss, but he lived a great life. It's MJ's Total Health and Wellness Enrichment. Once again, please continue to support the channel. Hit the like and subscribe button. Like, and share the videos. Peace.
They do what you say about George.